Selection of an employee for the organization is an important decision taken by the organization. Similarly, the candidate who have selected your organizations to make the future and make the career with your organizations. The day the organizations is to wait for the joining of the candidates. Candidate has lot of enthusiasm to join the new organizations to make their career. Similarly, the organization should have that equal enthusiasm to welcome the new employee. At the time of the joining formalities, entry of the new employee, the organization is required to take care about the orientations program of the candidates. Orientation is very much important. Orientations will put the new entrant, new employee at the ease and comfort. Where the orientation program is not there, the persons who are joining the organizations who will be in the confusion up to the 6 months to 1 year period. While if you have very good organized form standard orientation program, the candidate who have joined your organization will start performing within 1 month. What you will require to cover in the orientation program, you require to cover about the introductions to your company. That is called organizational aspects, the history of the management, history of the organizations, and what are the practices, what are the goals, what is the purpose of the company, everything you will introduce at the time of the orientation to your employee. Apart from that, you require to do the socialization activities. What is the socialization? Socialization means the persons who is joining to the organizations, who should know to whom he has to work. His co-workers, his seniors, his colleagues, and the cross-functional HODs, he should be introduced. He should be introduced with the job. The third aspect is the job. The persons who has to perform the job, he should understand what job he has to perform, what result we are expecting from him, and what are the environment of the job. He has to go through this process, practices, and the work area he has to be kept for the few days as on orientation program. During the orientation program, the new employee has opportunities to understand about the company, the plant, the product, the practices, the process, the policy, and the people. So this is the very much important opportunities for the persons who is joining to the organizations, and here the HR has to play the important role. HR has to see that as per the program, the orientation has been conducted in proper manner. Whatever the important inputs to be given to the candidate has to be given or not. He has to continue on the touch of the employee, and till the orientation program completed, the person has to report day to day HR, and he or she should be under the control of the human resource department. After orientation completions, we ask the employee to give the presentations about the orientations, what he understood about the organizations. Once he complete his presentation, we will give that feedback. We can correct something if he has not understood or misunderstood about the organizations. After that, we'll have to set our expectations. That's called short-term goal. We can say that the candidate or employees who have joined the organization after your orientation program, that within 3 months, we expect that you should start performing independently following tasks. And that will be reviewed every month. HR has to be kept in the link with the HOD, and we see that the mindset of the employee who has joined from the first day on the mode of the performing with the organization. Friends, this is called orientation program. Orientation's duration can be decided based on the candidate's category and what designations you are going to appoint. If he is a senior level person, he may require more time to understand entire organizations. If he is a department head, he has to understand the cross-functional things he will get less time. Supervisor will less than that. And junior employees may have 1 day to 3 day to 1 week orientation program. But I have experienced that the persons who have gone through the proper orientation program will start performing early without any confusions, and he has a lot of clarity, and it will give you the confidence. People who have been given the orientation program, that organizations, the turnover of employees will be less. Because anybody will give the negative inputs. Better you will give the positive inputs about the organization, about the practices, about the benefits, what he will get, terms and conditions, rules and regulations, you can explain in detail. That will be more useful for the organization to understand about the organizations, about to the employees. Thank you very much. You will go through this orientation program. If you want more detail, you can contact me. Thank you very much.